Hi, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you as well.
North Spore.
Yeah.
So please tell us about your company.
So we started in 2014 as a fresh mushroom farm, and that kind of quickly progressed.
In what state?
Maine.
Maine.
Yes. So that kind of progressed into us making products for other people to grow mushrooms. So we produce a variety of growing substrates and different mediums to grow mushrooms.
What kind of substrates?
So we do manure-based substrates, hardwood substrates, and then we have amended sawdust substrates for different varieties of oysters.
The hardwood substrate, is that sawdust or is that block wood?
That's sawdust.
Okay, and so do you mail that?
I'm sorry?
Do you mail that?
Yeah, we ship all of our products all throughout the US.
Okay. The manure one too?
The manure one
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
our biggest seller, our boomer bag.
What is that? What kind of manure is that?
Horse manure.
Oh, okay. What kind of mushrooms do you grow on that?
Coprophilic mushrooms that like poop. So there's a bunch of different mushrooms. Oysters like to grow on that. Piapinos, yeah.
Okay. And I noticed here you guys have reishi. So can you tell us what your grow kit is like about for that?
Yeah, so this comes as a sawdust block in a bag that's pre-colonized. And you can just let it sit on your counter. You don't do anything. You just pull the bag up, make sure that it's standing straight up, and it will just grow in the bag. And eventually it will. This block used to be about this big, so it's a 6-pound sawdust block. And as it grows, it'll kind of suck in the nutrients and all the water, and eventually just dry out. And you'll get.
Now, what about those reishis that have a beautiful, diameter, like? And I've seen them grow on wood, like. Can you ever replicate that with your kits, or?
You could. You'd have to inoculate it. So we make plug spawn, and you drill a hole into a tree trunk or a dead branch or so, and you'd grow saucers out of that. This is like antlers.
So basically, if you want the round diameter, you're going to actually need a block of wood. But when you're using the sawdust, you're just going to get like antlers.
Right.
Yeah, and you can also manipulate the reishi antlers to get a little bit of a fan depending on the airflow or the conditions. And some people are really skilled at doing that, and they're able to kind of manipulate the growth of the reishi depending on the conditions.
With the kit.
Yeah, even with the kids.
Okay. And then show us can you explain each of the ones you guys have, like the golden?
Sure. So we have our golden oyster mushroom. We have several oysters. We have golden, blue, and yellow. They're all pretty similar, being that they're all oyster mushrooms. They taste slightly different. The blue oyster is a little bit meatier.
Let's look at the blue ones right now.
Sure. Yeah, let's get one out. So the blue oyster, I would say, would be for the person.
That's right there.
Oh yeah, that's great. I don't want to move our display too much, but this is our blue oyster mushroom.
Oh, it's the you can't really see it.
Oh,
okay,
dear.
anyway.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
The color, okay.
Yeah, this is a 3D replica of what the oyster mushrooms would look like once they grow.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, it's 3D printed, actually.
Oh, it's not real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we made these 3D replicas to kind of show people and give them the idea of what it would look like if they had their own kit.
Right, okay.
And so the blue oyster is really great for somebody who's kind of just starting to explore gourmet mushrooms, trying something a little different than your normal white button mushroom or portobello. But it's not that far off that somebody would be deterred by it. It's kind of a good swap.
How is the flavor different between the blue and the pink and the yellow?
So I'd say the blue probably has the mildest taste. Yellow is similar, but they're just a much more fragile mushroom, so they're smaller, they cook a lot faster. You'd have to cook the blue oyster down a lot more. The yellows are good for like a stir fry or something. You throw them right in, they cook up very quickly. And then the pink oysters are more of like I'd say like a seafood substitute. They have more of like a shrimp flavor to them, more of a seafood kind of flavor to them.
Now, is there any way to keep the color? Because whenever I've cooked them, the color like fades.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that. And with the pinks, you really do want to cook them down pretty well. So unfortunately, you just kind of enjoy them as they grow.
Okay.
And then once you cook them, we haven't figured out any way to really maintain that pink color ourselves.
Okay. Good to know. And so basically, so you have the pink, the blue, the yellow. Oh, you have lion's mane.
We've given many of them away because they are everyone's favorite. We have one of our lovely employees likes to crochet little mushrooms and leave them around the factory, so we stole this one and brought it to the expo so we could show it off. But this has definitely quickly become one of our most popular kits, not only because lion's mane is delicious, it's a little bit different, but it is also a highly valued medicinal mushroom. And so you really get 2-in-1 with this one. It's a great crossover from functional mushroom to gourmet mushroom, and a lot of people traditionally like to make like a crab cake out of this, shred it up, and kind of like put it into a patty.
How many flushes can you get from that?
About 2 or 3. So this is a little bit different from the oysters in that you might just get one big mushroom each time. But this one does kind of just keep producing, and so it will produce several times.
Oh, more than 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, you can keep getting a mushroom out of this one for quite a while. And then, you know, what people will do too is just kind of like slice the bag in a different spot. And a great thing to do with any of these kits once they're finished is to put it outside, use it as compost, or use it to amend or remediate your soil in your garden. So there's really not a lot of waste involved with this product. You can use it several times, eat from it, and then also help your garden outside.
When you say mend or remediate, can you explain what you mean by that?
Yeah, so basically mushrooms are symbiotic organisms, so they kind of help to bring nutrients to the soil and help plants grow. So they're kind of considered a companion species in that they kind of help the balance of a garden or a farm.
What about, there's a lot of talk about trying to break down like plastics and so on. Is there any of these mushrooms that are good for cleaning up soil that may have been contaminated? Maybe somebody had, you know, heavy metals in the soil or something.
So when we say remediation, we mean that as well, micro-remediation. So oyster mushrooms are really, really good at that. Not the gold, I won't show you that because actually this is considered to be an invasive species. So please don't put this one outside. But the blue oyster would be a great one to use. It is a native species in the U.S. and they have been used in a lot of different places. There's one oyster mushroom specifically that is really great for cleaning out plastic, which the name is eluding me at the moment.
I'm afraid to pause it. I might lose you.
Oh, that's okay. I'll keep going.
Enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow.
So oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms are really well known for soaking up different oil spills and different kinds of pollution and sucking heavy metals out of soil and that kind of thing.
Yeah, like let's just say somebody, you know, had some chemicals in their house and they wanted to clean up their soil next to their house. So that could be possible.
It could be potentially, yes. Yeah, it would be worth a shot.
Okay. And what else do you know that it can clean up?
I can't really speak much more to that. You
Okay.
know, that's pretty much as far as my knowledge goes, but there are certain species of mushrooms that also are known to kind of break through plastic really well too.
Would you plant it in the soil, or would you get like wood chips and put wood chips on the soil and
Chips
put?
would help a lot. Yeah,
So you put-
spread out wood chips and then spread the substrate.
So put the wood chips down in the soil first.
Yep.
And then how would they put that? You bury your kit in the wood chips, or how would you then put that when it's done?
I think you would put the grain underneath and then you'd put the wood chips on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is exciting. And so what else do you guys have on your website for sale?
Oh, well, we would love to show you our tincture line, which will be relaunching soon. These are all of our medicinal mushroom tinctures, our functional mushroom line. We also have a large line of U.S. foraged wild mushrooms, gourmet mushrooms for cooking, and not for sale yet, but coming soon is our bean to bar 70% cacao mushroom chocolate bar, and we're going to have a 5 mushroom chocolate and a lion's mane chocolate bar coming out soon too.
Okay, and what was your hot product for the show?
Well, I don't know that we specifically had one hot product, but all of these products are our hot products. Our
Okay.
fruit at home kit is probably, our top seller of all these items at the moment. But we think all these products are pretty hot.
Okay, thank you so much.